Good evening. Hello. Welcome along to Overtake.gg, the rFactor 2 club, and a Monday race. Now, why isn't the overlay working? Is it because I haven't updated this? Maybe. Of course. No, tower, yep. Initial last name, team logo. Manufacturer logo would work with this, wouldn't it? Yes. And the timing. Race update box. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set up now. And as you can tell, everybody on the server has been able to do laps, and I haven't, because I've just fallen into the seat after coming home from work. So there's that. No, that's the wrong car. I can't remember the last time we drove these cars. Portimao, of course, Portimao, for crying out loud. Portimao, load. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to adjust the force feedback thingy. Right, here we go. Looks like somebody went rally crossing. And I no. I looked at your braking points and followed you off the track. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, set starting order, yes. Hi, Kev. Welcome along to something that will be very horrible. Right, so Edward, Steve, and I were the only one who was able to put in a lap time in this this qualifying session. Right, so let's see. Assign, no, calibrate. Yep. Car specific multiplier down by a lot, and again I forgot to look at the fuel numbers, so I need to soft tires lowest pressure 75%. Go down a couple of clicks on the on the brake pressure. Turn, damn it. Uh, 13th or something like that, I think. Yeah. 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 I think I finished 4th in the end in that championship, so it's just about finishing the rallies. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think it, yeah, I think it is something along those lines. Right, so 158 once, let's say 1.65 then per lap, just to have a bit extra, and 12 laps, so that's 20 liters. 20, yeah, let's go with 22 liters of fuel then. Yeah, that is okay. Fine. So I've done 3 laps, well, 2 laps in this session, and then 2 laps in qualifying, and that's all I've driven the car to practice. Well, that is all the practice I've been able to do before this race. Disappear into the zone where normal things don't happen very often. Right, so we are originally scheduled to do 3 races of 12 laps each. We might only end up doing 2, but we'll work that out. Because Edward has made, let's see, 3 races, tire compounds changing based on the results of the previous race. And that is what we're supposed to do. Super Bowl qualifying session for race 1, and everyone use soft tires for race 2. The top 4 in the finishing order of race 1, probably top 3 then. In the finishing order of race 1, we'll start with hards, and then from 5th to 8th we'll take mediums, and 9th onwards can be on soft. So I suppose we'll be doing some mixing around with the medium tires maybe. Well, anyway. Well, I do have to say that given that most of these circuits are based on airfields, they've managed to make quite different tracks from on different places. Yeah. Yeah. No. Looked like a pit lane start. Hi, Lord Moss. Thanks. I've already spent a little bit of that luck. I am amazed at how far to the right you actually went when in the little tap, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't think I was far enough ahead to to hit you either. But, you know, when Ole's not here to punt anyone, then I have to take the responsibility. Well, it's not quite, well, in a way it is quite similar to when we drove the Super Touring cars around Croft. Because I was involved in something that sent me way back there too, so I was driving mostly alone for one of the races we did. This is when you hit the button for the automatic transmission then. We're only at lap 4. At this pace I'm gonna be lapped by the end of the race. how does the game feel? Well, rFactor 2 is pretty much the same thing as been through it all, through its lifetime. Oh, that's a big lag. It's very responsive and something with the physics engine and the collision boxes of the cars and everything means that it is one of the best games to have very close racing in. You can really go door handle to door handle. If you are at a similar skill level as the other drivers in the field, that is. Or don't punt people off the road on the very first corner, so they have to wait for an eternity to let them turn around and get back on. To say, it is a bit, of course it should be a bit like the Ultimate, given that it is the same company, same developers that is behind it, but it is, I feel like rFactor 2 is a bit more lively than the Ultimate is, in a way. The Ultimate feels maybe not numb, but clean in one way. I need to brake even earlier. So given the right cars and everything, I think this is my favorite racing game as such. But it is way tonight. It's the driver that's the problem here, not the car or the game. Yeah, for some reason I can't brake at the same point that I've done at the start of the race. 80. Yeah, but I could go through the kink and then hit the brakes in the early part of the race. Probably. Yeah, but it's been like that for 3 laps, so look at the right screen, man. And honestly, it doesn't really help that I'm coming in from that kind of a day at work either. Was scheduled to clock out at 7, but it was 8:15 before I actually managed to clock out. Well, isn't it always like that when it's leading up to a season, the season start? Might be that I'm not slowing down enough for the corner before that. That is also wrong for a racing driver, not slowing down enough. Might be because I'm flirting a little bit with disaster in that one. Flirting with track limits. Oh, braking way too much. Dangerously close to the tire stack in that chicane. There you go. Yeah. The Croft is a really nice track. Might have braked a bit too early that time. judging by the closing speed behind. Oh. Well, there are more opportunities coming up shortly. Hi, Richard. Well, hi, Bequeathed. Weapon of choice tonight is the Opel Astra. I have one of these. I have one of these as my road car. Though this is the slightly newer yeah, I have the one that is the year before, well, the model before, and mine is also a wagon. No, mine is a 1.4. Oh, fucking misjoined. There we go. It's very difficult to kind of look at the liveries in the garage like this. Yeah, I think I had 22 liters for the previous race, and that was plenty. Ah, there we go. I do like that gold kind of metallic thingy on the black color on his car. That is a cool livery too. And of course Edward, there we go. Edward is driving with this black and pink livery, because this is this might be the car that he is working on in the BTCC. At least working for that team. Yeah, touring car racing, yeah, I would have been definitely worthy more drivers. But I think a bit of the problem here is that is DLC cars on a DLC track. Because that usually brings the number of drivers down. That and well, and that and the fact that the Mondays aren't usually the days with the most the biggest grids to begin with in the rFactor 2 club. That being said, we are racing the Super Touring cars on Thursday. We have 6 cars on the grid for that. 6 cars signed up. So the grid is set. There are 3 cars on hard tires, 2 on medium tires, and 3 cars on softs then for race 2. This will be interesting. And race 3, I think, will reverse the grid as well. For as well as doing this funny tire thingy. Time has run out from the warm-up, so we're about to jump into the race. Yeah, the Honda is well, it is one of the better iterations over the last few years, this Honda. The Civic has been... There has been some of the Civic bodies that I have not really cared that much for. But this one looks pretty good. Of course it's no Astra, but you know. Quick look to see that the setup is still loaded. It is. Yeah. Well, if anything, just aim for Steve. Yep. Armstrong. Get out? Yeah. Well. There's no launch control on this gun. Okay. Oh, Crash is out trying the rallycross track. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to go for the overtake on Edward there, but yeah, rFactor 2 is a really good game for, especially for these kind of cars and this kind of racing. Joke lap, no. And again, caught out a little bit by the speed difference. Oh! Okay, I couldn't see you in the mirror, and then suddenly just zooming past. Yeah. Well, I still haven't learned how to take that corner correctly yet. That braking zone. The most annoying thing is that these are laps that I should be hounding the guys ahead and make a leap or go past and make ground. I'm just not fast enough. Nope. was looking at the cat instead of the road. Which meant that Steve could take the scenic route and still not lose a position. Yeah, well, lack of practice before the race and the work that has pretty much sapped all the energy out of me. It's not the best combination. Not the best combination for racing. But, you know, having fun. That's the... That's the main goal of why we're doing this. Yeah, I do sound quieter than usual, yeah. I mean, I got home an hour later than I was supposed to. I haven't even been able to get anything to eat yet either. So in one way, a stint in an endurance race would probably have been better. In a way, where you just zone out everything else and just go your own pace. Looks like Scott is coming back ever so slightly. Oh, and I've just realized that I forgot to change the starting point of the overlay. That's the second time you've gone off and I haven't been able to go past you. Well, yeah, that just looked silly. That kind of looked like one of those games where you're driving in traffic in town and the car just slowly turns to the left in the junction. Well, suddenly I'm in second position then. The third race is gonna be really bad for me then. Because then I'm gonna have to be on the hard tires. So Fulvio is ahead then, I think it is, by half an hour. Ah, come on. I don't like how Scott is closing in. Just taking the measures for the attack. The measurements. I'm getting further and further in the last hairpin. Right, last lap. Of course, locking up doesn't help. Way. Podium. I was just waiting for the attack. You sizing me up there. Well, that last lap was pretty close to my best lap time, wasn't it? 23.020 and 23.054. Thanks. Well, that's a podium. I'm very happy with that. Oh. Yeah, I hope I hope it will be better. I thought it was the idea was to have 3 races tonight, but people have to leave, so we'll leave it at 2. I do hope that the Super Touring on Thursday will be even more intense. We're driving at Suhai, which is a really great track for racing. So many overtaking opportunities and stuff and such. So I'm looking forward to that. So I think I'll end it there. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Do enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'm gonna go find myself something to eat. Right, catch you all later. Take care and goodbye. Yep, see ya.